Sorry about not putting out a video earlier like I was wanting to, guys, in the week. However, I just had my hands full. And that's putting it lightly. Let's go ahead and start this video off. I'm just going to just throw some food in here. They're not used to me feeding them like that. They're used to the turkey baster that I use. They're not going for it. Dang it. So I'll show off the video something neat. Oh well, at least you get a look at the tank. It's getting back in shape slowly but surely. There's the corals. Now I need to find places to actually mount them. I said I got an idea in my head of what I want to do, but it's going to take me a little time to get my act together. I'm slowly beating back the hair allergy. Oh, there's 6-liner ass. Now my tank has become a lot more lively lately, and I don't know if it's just the livestock or just me doing a better job overall. The 6-liner ass has almost become my favorite part of the tank because he's just constantly moving in and out and around the rocks. It makes me want to go get a Royal Grama again. So we have more fish moving in and out and around about the rocks. If you guys have any suggestions on fish I can get, I'll do that as well. Let me know. The Diamond Watchman gobies do this too. From time to time, but a lot of times they're more out in the open going after the sand. Oh, someone agitated him. The fox face's spines flashed up real quick. He was telling someone who's king of this tank is. That's actually why I got him. Oh, there's return pump kicking back on. I need to figure out my flow in this tank. I'm constantly changing and moving stuff around to try and make everything as happy as possible. Thinking about removing one of the hydors. And if I get a gyre, I'll probably just remove both. Heck, I'm actually thinking about just removing both and just put another Jabo PP 15 over here, sync them together, and just I can't remember what the mode's called. I think it's called C on a controller, but it basically is one will come on first, and then the other one will come on, and it's only one on at a time, so it'll swap back and forth between both of them. And I think if I have them at a real low setting and I have them placed right, sorry about that, it could create a nice flow through the tank. Now, sadly, my only SPS coral that's alive, I think he'll probably just die. I'm thinking about moving him someplace else. Maybe move him where the dead Monty Poor is. Or maybe move him over where that dead bird's nest is. I got too many dead corals in my tank. I just need to either remove them or something else. Let's move on to more positive. That's not including fish, because the fish are doing great. They're all doing amazing. So are all the inverts. I'm actually really happy about that. That is just making me so happy. Let's see. Dead. That's dead. Alright, here we go. We have hammer coral. That's alive. That's all I can say. It's not fully opening. It's not fully spreading or anything like that. I need to figure out what to do with him. He's just not happy in his tank, no matter where I put him. He just stays alive. Then we have another hammer back there. He seems very happy. I've only had him for a couple days, but he seems very happy. And Octospawn, I've had that for a couple weeks now. That is doing very well. It is, I swear, it's doubled in size. So I'm hoping that means it's going to split soon, because the LFS I got him from, he only had 2 frags of this left. Because the main colony he had it on died, where he had all those problems with his tanks. And he wants me to frag this guy. Now what I'll probably do is try and get 2 frags off of him. Or 2 frags off of this coral. One I'll sell to him, and the other one I'll put like maybe a frag rack in the back or something. And maybe I'll try and frag it and use it as a way to cut the cost down of my tank. So that way it can kind of pay for itself. This guy at times opens up fully, sometimes he just doesn't. He's kind of weird like that. The Acan is bouncing back from the dead. It was a skeleton with some mouths, but look at it, it's coming back. The Blastomoose is doing terrible. It's got some hair algae on there I don't think you can see. I need to pick him back up because everything keeps knocking him over. The Duncan's doing great. I think... Hang on. Try not to ruin the focus. But just below the polyp, I think those are new heads coming in. Which will be amazing if you ask me. The candy cane coral, it does amazing when nothing is knocking it over. In fact, this dead coral, let's see if I can get my hand. This one right here, that was a frog spawn that died because, well, it got pushed underneath this bigger guy right here, and it smothered him. Now I need to find locations on the rocks, because the rocks are finally getting clean enough that they can hold corals. But I think that's enough for the 150 right now. Let's head over to the quarantine tanks. Now, I've been trying to get a good shot of him for you guys, but he just is very camera shy at the moment. He's just not very used to me right now, and I just don't want to stress him out. Now, since you can't tell what he is from that picture, he's an Achilles tang. And I'm so happy to get one of these guys again. And he's eating pellets. He's eating frozen. The only thing I can't get him to touch is the frickin' nori. I cannot get him to eat it to save my life. So I'm trying to get him to eat some green stuff. And by green stuff, I've been mixing in these flakes. I think they're supposed to be good for herbivores. I don't know. I said I got desperate for stuff to feed my tangs at one time, and they just weren't eating the nori, so I was trying everything I could get my hands on. If there was flakes that had sriracha, or not sriracha, dang it. Hang on a sec. Okay, now I remember what it is. Spirulina? I understand that's actually supposed to be one of the best things for tanks. According to what you hear on the internet. So unless I'm with a PhD or some study or whatever, that's kind of probably not the best thing to go by. And I'm back onto this guy. Or, well, finally back onto this guy or whatever. Now I'm actually really enjoying this guy. I don't know why, his moves just kind of make me think of a Neil for some reason. And he's just doing really well in quarantine. And I said a family member picked him up for me for as a late Christmas present from Petco, and I was kind of apprehensive about this guy, but I'm just liking him. I like that purple and darker purple and that kind of, I don't know what you call it, yellow or color or whatever. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up real bad. It's one of the reasons why I didn't put out a video earlier. I tried making videos, but just too much stuff going on, and I do need to clean the front of this tank. It's just filthy. But anyways, what was it? Yeah, I finally got Chaeto for my Chaeto reactor, and the controller for the Chaeto reactor fell off where I had it hanging. And of course I put it up in a hurry because my nephew was going to be over and he's sick and he's 3 years old. And I just was not going to leave that kid alone, period. Not even for 5 seconds. In fact, even if he wasn't sick, I don't think I would actually leave him alone anyways. But, so I slap it together and I'm throwing out terrible excuses. You know, I shouldn't be throwing excuses. I should have known better, but as I said, I was in a hurry, in a rush. I just slapped it up above the sump because it had those little sticky pads so we could mount it to something. Thinking that, you know, hey, I'll hold it up there long enough, or, you know, it'll either stay up there or I could just move it later. Yeah, it did stay up. I came home from work and I just noticed for some reason something was wrong. I pull the controller out, it's full of salt water. I know they say don't store that stuff above the sump or the tank, but you think nowadays, with all the stuff we have now, they would try and make it at least water resistant for a few hours. Now, I'm trying to contact Bulk Reef to get a replacement for the controller, new controller, or new controller for the algae reactor, Chaeto reactor, whatever they call it. Yeah, it's Chaeto reactor. It's MBR 157, the larger model. Wish I had a external version of it, but oh well, can't have everything. Oh, if I have to, I might just modify it. But anyways, been trying to get in contact with the RS, but for some reason, whenever I'm trying to do it, no one's there, and I finally, yesterday, just left a message. Should have done that at the beginning, but yeah, I thought I'd catch him again later or something, but that didn't work out. Well, anyways, that's it for now, guys. If you want to must be some food left at the bottom of the tank. Anyways, guys, hopefully I'll do better. Hopefully I'll learn from my mistakes, and hopefully I can share things with you guys to learn. Now, I am looking into making a I am looking into DIY alkalinity buffers. You know, sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate, as well as DIY calcium and magnesium. And I'm wanting to make a video on it and share it with you guys. Because there's articles after article after article teaching how to do this, but no one's made a video as far as I'm aware. So, see you guys later.